well, 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 well. I forgot how great the music is in this game. Here we go. Doki Doki Literature Club. Hopefully I'm not gonna get in the way of the text. Got Monica on Twitch here. Shakanka. Shakatanka. Alright. Sayori's a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. A hint? A clue? And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. Yes. Window capture. Properties. No mouse. Boom. How do you like that? And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she'd be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri. Giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not nearly as sophisticated as you. It's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Monica! Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I knew it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Here. Siegfried's back. Happy Maddie. Your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you show me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Soka. Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Happy Maddie, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Do you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. That's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make really good friends. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Happy Maddie. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. but I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Happy Maddie. I speak too slowly. I second-guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. Soka. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've made at least one success. Wouldn't you? Oh, if you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. I haven't missed much, Felix. We just talked to Yuri. She's happy. This is very hard to read. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, the blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arms. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering up against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Hey there, honey. Hey, Allie. Hey, Siegfried. Hey, Felix. Alright. What do I do now? Click around it. Finishing the poem, I hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Wait, I said that to her. She nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we could keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can... Poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? She nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I think you do a great job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But we'll talk later. Yeah. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Alright. How about a little bit of Natsuki? Balance it out. Langitu, how are you? Meh. Guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Huh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this angsty... Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... Looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. I'll show it to Sayori. Hey. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. It's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Happy Maddie. Sayori, is there something wrong? What? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. Play? If you insist. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Alright. What does Monica think? Hi, Happy Maddie. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Ha! Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Happy Maddie. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... Ha! It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day. Reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, right? Okay. The lady who knows everything. An old tale of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning. All purpose. And all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Lost adrift in the sky. Victim of the currents of the winds. Day after day I search. I search with little hope. Knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze, the lady who knows everything what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. I'm not tired, Felix. I like the dialogue in this game. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. Hey, World of Final Fantasy. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost pure paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Hey there, kitty milkshake. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone else's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. A curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Ugh. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus, starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Happy Maddie. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's... Monica's suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How are they gonna respond to that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you'd like to handle the baking on your own. Happy Maddie may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard would it be to make a few decorations anyway? It sounds more like you're just making excuses for Happy Maddie to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Happy Maddie to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Happy Maddie, okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Alright. You know, Yuri, baby. Gotta help out Yuri. Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. Yeah. I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Happy Maddie? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. How you doing, Azriel? Welcome. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the bacon yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I'd be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? That should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Happy Maddie? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. Yeah. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Happy Maddie picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know, I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki is the only one surprised. She isn't the only one surprised. Monica is so taken aback by Yuri's words. And she already has trouble with words. Trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. Hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's get out of here. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki at the door as they chat between each other. Yeah. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way. Okay. We exchanged phone numbers. I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No. I just thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Okay. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. Not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. Hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Happy Maddie. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, she finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. This game could use more music. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori. Hi, Happy Maddie. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. It's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly want to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but how'd you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? It's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So. Sayori smiles, shaking her head. It's no good, Happy Maddie. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? It's just all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake. And you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Happy Maddie. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Happy Maddie? I guess I have no choice this time. Thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about it? Why, Sayori? Huh? Why is it you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Happy Maddie. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. Feels nice sometimes. Hey, Princess Star. I hope that's not a spoiler. I've never played this before. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else, too. Seeing you make friends and get close with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Alright, thanks, Princess. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Happy Maddie. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. The Billy Mays of toast. Hey. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. Oops. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Happy Maddie. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. My game files? No? I'm playing it on Steam. If I make friends with everyone else, then it's just a bonus. Please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Happy Maddie. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. Alright. Open my game files? How do I even do that? Guess I find Doki Doki. How you doing there, Ink? Alright, I'm gonna open my game files. Where the hell are they? Program files, I guess? Maybe I'll just do a search. Doki Doki. I guess, I don't know, I haven't done this in a while. This PC. C drive. Program files. Doki Doki Doki. Or maybe I can open it up from Steam, maybe? Program files x86. Yeah, I have to do it from Steam. It's just very confusing. Just you're reaching spoiler territory. Don't. Janelle and Brooks. MYBE didn't ask for ASMR. Okay. Just WoW? I don't want to hear any spoilers at all, please. Never played this. Alright. Doki Doki. Game files. Properties, I guess? Local files? Browse local files. Fine. Alright. Cool. Back to the story. No spoilers, please. Fine. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Happy Maddie. Aye. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. Is it supposed to be black like this? I don't understand any of my feelings, Happy Maddie. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that'd be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Hey, Madalena and Jeremy B. Maybe I should cancel. No, I don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. It's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want me to come along and help out? Or do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. Nicole Azuli, hello. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. Shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Alright, as I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Whoa, my God, Nicole is here. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before he came over, so it's very considerate of you to do. No. I would be really embarrassed for him to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That'd be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help our guests to a far away place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. Something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. I'm kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. Relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Is that so? Levi the Demon Cat. It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate throughout your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. Almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, it smells wonderful. Ink Mango the Fox Girl, hello. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you again? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word in each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang them from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. Hey there, Monica Z, DDLC. It's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Happy Maddie. You can write any characters you want. It'll help. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Okay. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. Combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool-looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! Happy Maddie, why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. All right. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. I think I need to add another warning to this. Maybe 18 plus? Something like that. At least 21? Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri? That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Alright. Happy Maddie! Did you really just do that? Now we're even. You get gamer. 46. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. Huh. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Happy Maddie. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? You're already calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? Anime Trash 420, eh? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. That's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. Well, we'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. And just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-sized glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Neat. What are you going to write? Well, it'll be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. Doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Soka. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Kia! Gomennasai. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. There's something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. But Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Huh? Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sent a tingling sensation through my own. Suddenly, her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again. but her movements seem clumsy or like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. It's true. But won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here than have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? Totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. Ha! You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. And Anime Trash wants pizza. Or cake. Or chocolate. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there'd be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Game files. There's a log here. Bootstrap. It just looks like gobbledygook. There's a readme. Doesn't seem like anything has happened. Copyright. Well, thanks, Monica. It's probably been my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is that we get everything done, right? Alright, I'll keep it open. I see DDLC XE. Alright. Okay, jeez. Calm down now. No, don't spoil. Yeah, so I don't know if I can look at the chat anymore. Too much going on in there. I shouldn't be disappointed or anything, right? Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. Hey, Sarah's here. How you doing, Sarah? This game is always such a wild stream. It's like Undertale. We'll just ride the crazy wave. I understand why. It seems like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I'll walk her out to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. Hey, Khalid. Hey, Elazul. No problem, I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want. You can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Happy Maddie. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Whoa. I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayuri? Huh? Hi, Happy Maddie. Sayuri? Just now, we weren't... Huh. It's okay, Happy Maddie. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayuri beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Sayuri waves goodbye after her. Sayuri, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. Makes me feel really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayuri's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Happy Maddie? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayuri, don't say that. It's true, Happy Maddie. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayuri. What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayuri looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Happy Maddie. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayuri? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayuri. It's true, isn't it? Uncle Phil. Oh, hell no. I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Happy Maddie. I like you so much I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayuri. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayuri's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayuri nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings. I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Whoa. Oh, man. If I say I love you, that's gonna be crazy. I mean, can I love her as a friend? Boom, boom, boom. Alright, I'm looking at my game files. There is no happy thoughts in here. Game? Boom, boom. Why would I want to say I love you? I mean, I love her as a friend. Love you is going too far. Bingo. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. Brenda Maldonado, hello. Told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help things get back to the way they were. I see. Sayuri forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Huh. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayuri. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing? You're also right that I just wanted to go back to the way it was. You really do know me better than anyone, Happy Maddie. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayuri's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked I don't know how to react. Sayuri looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayuri! I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayuri through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayuri's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayuri will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Wow. Oh, I did get a picture in here called Happy Thoughts. And it's loading really slowly. Oh God, it's like this weird tiny little picture. Kind of distorted. Looks horrifying. Weird. Day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayuri. But Sayuri isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but decides it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I'll probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayuri and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Happy Maddie! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. It must be the one she prepared out of all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayuri with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayuri told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ha! You should take a little responsibility for her, Happy Maddie. Baka. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayuri really tell her about that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? It makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I'll grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayuri's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. You get the point. I do what I know is best for you. I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Happy Maddie? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayuri, so... What Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayuri. It's not a big deal to at least wait for or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayuri's house, knock on the door. Don't expect an answer. She's not picking up her phone. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayuri. She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up at her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayuri's room, I knock on her door. Sayuri. Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Script line 307, see traceback text. So if I said I love her, I could have kept her alive, maybe? Traceback text. I'm sorry, but non-caught exception occurred while running game code. I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I'll probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This is probably a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Here goes nothing. Full traceback. Oh, God. Oh, she would have also died? Okay, good to know. What the hell? What the hell? Just a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Terry wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. So I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sarah I'd be there for her. Told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of a relationship. I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. Now, I can never take it back. Never. Never, 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 never. End. What the what? Oh my God. What's this? See an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious. Alright. Okay. So this is all just old stuff. Clubs. Monica. Oh my goodness, I didn't expect to see you here. She quit the debate club. This is all old stuff, right? Can't stand all the politics around major clubs. Arguing. Starting a new one. Literature club. Sounds dull. Only 3 of us. Oh, this is new. It's really not boring at all, because she's the one inviting us now. Because they deleted Sayori. She always insists on manga's literature too. Member's a member. Did Monica say she? Hey, Happy Maddie. Are you still looking for a club to join? The dialogues are different. I mean, I guess so, but... In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Ah, guess I have no reason to refuse. How could I refuse someone like Monica? You're really sweet, Happy Maddie. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Okay. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly followed Monica across the school upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. A guest? Girl 1. Brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. Anyway, welcome to the club, Happy Maddie. All words escape me. This club, incredibly cute girls. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No? Okay. This stuff seems old. Nice to meet both of them. Monica made us join. Let's sit down. Weird. Must be hard to start a new club. Not many people are coming. Literature's... Yeah, Teddy Boy. Just like Undertale. Natsuki agrees. Different girls, same goal. Monica found these 2. Sayori's gone. Hot tea. Read it. It's all the same. Harry looks away. I mean, you know, I believe you. Tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. She faintly smiles to herself. What other things do you like to read? Manga. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. That can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Traces the rim of a teacup. It's this, is the same. It's, well, okay. It's not different enough to be interesting. Telling a good story in such a foreign world. Equally impressive. Passionate about reading. I'm reading it. I just read very, very fast. If I see something interesting, I'll bring it up. Reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Just really grasped something I relate to at the minimal level. We might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. How is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? Left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Look like you're working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Natsuki writes her own poems. Why do you care? It's impressive. Share them. No, you won't. You wouldn't like them. You need to trust. to writing yourself. Yep, this is old stuff. Share some of your work. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I'll sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I got an idea. How about this? Uh-oh. We're all gonna go home, write a poem of our own. We're gonna share them with each other. Good idea? Sure. They're all gonna do it. New member? What's the problem? I never said I would join this club. Mm-hmm. All the girls are sad. It's making Happy Maddie join the club. We need 4 members. The new member before the festival. Can't let everyone down. Alright, write some poems. Join the literature club. Can I be nice to all of them? If you really just left after all this, I'd be super pissed. And Monica's super happy. We're an official club. Okay. Officially end today's thing. Write a poem. Bring it to the next meeting. Monica looks over me once more. Look forward to seeing you express yourself. Lots of anxiety. Guess I'll be on my way. Bye. That I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, Monica. I'll be happy spending every day after school in a literature club. Get closer. Write a poem. You've unlocked a special poem and you'll have to read it. Stare at the dot to reveal a message. What the hell? I stared at the dot. Okay. Boom! Kabam! Son of a bitch! You love it? Wonderful! Oh yeah! Oh, come on. Hey, thanks for subscribing there, Void Runner. Fantasy. No, that's for Natsuki. Ambient. Oh yeah! Come on. She loves it. I'm winning. I'm good at this game. Hayden Wong! I nailed that. Hi again, Happy Maddie. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. That'd be a little strange to me, but I at least keep my word. Back at the literature club. I was last to come in, everyone's already hanging out. What the hell? Thanks for keeping your promise, Happy Maddie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Let's see. She's blocking the, Manga's literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Happy Maddie. I'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read. Alright, can't really say no either way. I'm in the club. I'll do something you ask. She's embarrassed. Forget I said anything. It's not that. I want to try to be a part of this club. If I don't read, I'll pick up a book if you want me to. Are you sure? I just felt like vice president, I should get you something started on something. Oh yeah, the room is turning. And the music keeps shifting keys. It's a short read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How was this girl accidentally being so cute? Couldn't pick out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Thank you. I'll definitely read this. Yeah, the background's going like this. It's called a Dutch angle. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oh, now it's normal. So is it just weird when she's there? Now that everyone's settled in? Monaco's gonna do some scheduled activities, but nope. Yuri's face is in a book. She's waiting for this chance. Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but I feel bad to distract her from her reading. Picture in the background. Picture in the background. I don't know. Let's see here. I don't think I saw it. Wurtzia, MSP, IKSDE. Picture's gone. I gotcha. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Okay, this seems like old stuff. She's hiding her face in the book. This thing I made her uncomfortable. It's fine. She's rereading the book. Not for any particular reason. Alright, so she wants us to read the book together. Just like last time. Hayden Wong! I lit. Hi. Says Natsuki! Used the DVR, went back and looked, hadn't noticed either. Was there something crazy, Sarah? Very engaging and relatable story. An ominous looking eye. A religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. That feels new. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... That might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. You're not a fan of that sort of thing, Happy Maddie? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Kind of story. Makes you look at life from a different perspective. Because the world is full of horrible people, and we're all worthless anyway. Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Sorry. Don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. When I let things like books and writings fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Please stop me if I start talking too much. That's... You don't need to worry. It just means you're passionate about reading. Least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. It's true. Might as well get started reading it, right? I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book I put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. You sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Open the book, start the prologue. Reading in company. That's what they're thinking is the big backgrounding? Okay. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling's comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. Not looking at her own book. I glance over. She's reading from my book. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling. You really apologize a lot, don't you? What's the last one? It doesn't have that in the log. Bathing in the something? You did? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk till it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. Oh yes, the reading scene. She closes her own copy. We lean a little closer, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here, Boom, boom, boom. She's holding the book. We're reading the book. But I'm holding it like this. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? Turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Glance over at Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes a little longer. Look at that weird ear. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. Just assume to finish the page of K. This is all old stuff. The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? Nah, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about? Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. No, Monica's normal. Cool girl normal. Bathing while clothed. True, Khalid. Yuri, feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up, practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Happy Maddie? Did something happen just now? Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? No, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Didn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. Who should I read my poem to first? Let's see what Natsuki's all about. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems today. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. Oh, Happy Maddie, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put an effort. We'll start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Ernesto. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Yeah, same poem. This is all old. Everyone thinks it needs to be serious. So should I just keep going for Yuri? Am I not going to get the same stuff? Shouldn't I go for like Natsuki and try something else? Yeah, I'm Canadian. Do I sound Canadian? I'm glad you learned something. Maybe I should have been like impressing Natsuki and see what she's doing. Because I don't want to have to watch the same scenes over and over again. Having a good time? Yep. Same old stuff. Since you're new, give a suggestion. Bring things up. Alright, want to share your poem? Sure. Don't worry, Happy Maddie. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Great job, Happy Maddie. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Oh, I say sorry like a Canadian. Ah. I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. You nailed it, Hayden. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. It's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know what? Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy and you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must really be starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Let's see. Well, let's read it. Hole in the wall, but he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes could no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems and flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. I like that college. The girls are so boring. No boy came by them for years. That's awesome. What do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. Been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, Yuri. I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Huh. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, it's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. It just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the first reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I've been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize as new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both style and expressiveness are weakened. Her stammering is gone. She's confident. She sounds like an expert. I've already been through all of this. It'll come with practice. Natsuki's biased. Never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. It's fine. I read Yuri's poem. She smiles dreamily. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair. Yeah, we've read this before. Terrible handwriting. Wasn't thinking that at all. Handwriting's pretty. She likes it. She's happy. Yeah. She's into ghosts. Oh. Maybe that's about... what's her name? Sayori being a ghost. That's kind of interesting. Oh, I don't get to see the poem. The story isn't about a ghost at all, Happy Maddie. Poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Perhaps the subject of a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. That sounds like Sayori. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. It's impressive. Huh? Nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. I didn't. I was just reading. Neat. So Monica's sort of like the overlord watching everything. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Happy Maddie. Me too. Phew. Guess that's everyone. More stressful. Nice one, Khaled. Oh, the music's getting really weird. Angela Crow. Monica's writing something in her notebook. They just shared their poems. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss my symbolism or something? Viet Huang. H. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something else to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Happy Maddie did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Huh. And Happy Maddie liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Happy Maddie appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No, if I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overall cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Happy Maddie started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little, this doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities and others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch. Edgy? Sorry, that my lifestyle's too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know. If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing us with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. You might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah? Go on. Let Happy Matty hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me. She just noticed I was standing here. Happy Matty. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I get to it? I sound like an Abuhur, I guess, of course. Yes, Monica? I don't know who I'm clicking. Looks like Sailor Moon. It's Monica. Monica. Hey, Happy Matty. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Why pick Yuri? I like her hair. I like the way she looks. I like her writing style. I like the things she's into. Gummy shark. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? Can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She looks pissed. She quickly runs away. She's crying. Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? Didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Happy Matty. Please don't hate me. Please? I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. She keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. Bye, Siegfried. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. Not that. Just, I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Happy Matty. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understanding. Is it worthwhile at all to kind of play them both? Oh, I might have to stop soon. Another day passes, it's time for the club meeting already. Got a little more comfortable. Oh, good lord. Welcome back, Happy Matty. Hey Yuri. Not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki's reading manga at a desk. Surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. Something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologize. Okay, I'm looking in the background. I see a sign. Okay, I'm looking. Even though I've only been here a couple days, there was a poster of Sayori hanging? Oh, I missed it. God damn it. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. And now you're apologizing and now you didn't really mean it. Happy, Maddie. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. Really glad you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around. And sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki's addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I wanted to apologize. I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano, music, credit. Yeah, we've seen this part. A lot of dedication. Thanks, Yuri. She plays something for us sometime. She's not. She's working on a song. She looked at us. You want me to say sorry? Sorry? I look forward to it. Alright, piano. She won't let me down. She smiles. Didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. Just gonna share it. Whole club or just me? Best of luck. Didn't miss anything? Nope. Okay. Happy Maddie, since your compliment put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. In the club. Sure. Planned on it anyway. Okay. Let's start now. Let's sit down. She's being too forceful. She's sorry. Her heart won't stop pounding. Nice to see you have so much energy. I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. She takes a deep breath, pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. She has a request. Can I make some tea? Sure, make some tea, baby. Okay. Small water pitcher. Can you hold this for a second? I'm helping her make some tea. Plug this in. The way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay. There's the water pitcher. I'm gonna walk with her. Won't take long. Did Yuri leave you again? Baby. It's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. I'm bored, so I go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha, 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 ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach a corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh, good God. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Okay, Maddie, do you like oolong tea? Get the teapot. This seems like it's old stuff. Must be in a good mood. God, that was so dark. Oh, God. Oh. You're always worrying about me, Happy Maddie. Yeah. It's very endearing. You really wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Yuri pours some tea. It's on the floor. A little easier on my back. Sure. She has back pain. Because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yeah. I have terrible reading posture. So we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. Yeah, it does kind of kill a jump scare when you say jump scare. Alright. We're reading. Our bodies are closer to each other. Can't see too well. Shoulders are touching. How can I focus? Teacup. Don't accidentally touch your chest. Okay. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Eat the chocolate. Oh, right. This is when we feed her the chocolate. I'll hold the book. Sure. Oh my God. I remember this part. She's focused on reading. Take another chocolate, and I hold it up. She simply parts her lips as if the situation is completely natural. I place the chocolate in her mouth. Alright, we've seen all this before. It jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything. You feel it? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Look, I'm losing my mind. Can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Ha. Ha. Huh. Jesus Lord. It's time to share poems. Let's go talk to Natsuki. Let's have a little break from Yuri. Yeah, just as I thought. Come on, I'm not stupid. Spending time with her, trying to impress her, kind of pathetic. Excluding us, and she's in a bad mood. Please go away. Monica. I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. Getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Bye, Ernesto. It shouldn't be a problem, but when Yuri gets excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. That kind of messed up. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed. She just gets some kind of high from it. Might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. This is why I have to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that'd probably be best for her. When you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head. And I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, want to read my poem now? Colors they won't, bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop, violent, Rating. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Meaningless. Delete her. Okay. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when. Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I have a "can you hear me" text. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their hosts, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them all of motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food or into a newly opened gash in their skin hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Here's another text file called text. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would be really, really easy to kill myself right now, but that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? And if we go to characters, she's not there anymore. Yuri, I guess. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression. Do you like it? Happy Maddie. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Did a good job explaining. Her hands are sweaty. Oh no. She's gonna do something. Her heart's pounding. She's not being weird, no. She's embarrassed. Okay. Oh, good lord. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning on an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, tune controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God. What the hell is all this crap? Breathing sky, breathing wheel, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing ship. Wheel. That's quite a long poem. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. I just really like the way that it writes. I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? Keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Can you hear me? I don't know if I can hear you. No. And it's very sexual sometimes. That's the poem. Can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me? .text. There's a little devil inside of us. I already read all that one. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems. Something juicy happens. Alright. Is this about the festival? Yep, sort of festival. Put some stuff together. Last minute preparations. Keep it simple. Club activities. 4 members. We need to get more people from the festival. A place so intimate you never want to leave, eh? He doesn't know how to say no to things. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Happy Maddie joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Happy Maddie isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us here are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. It's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Happy Maddie want to get more members too. Right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up for me to rescue the situation. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club. It's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did. That doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Happy Maddie, why did you even join this club? What are you hoping to get out of it? Well, not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't that many places like that for me. Now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Happy Maddie. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. Not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Happy Maddie? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. See, I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change of members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you'd like to help Monika with the festival, I'm on your side as well. Alright, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri. Huh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monika. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Happy Maddie? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Happy Maddie before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as a president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Happy Maddie, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I'd really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as a president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. with how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Huh. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No. Alright, if I wrote a poem for Natsuki, will Yuri not cut herself? Huh. I don't want Yuri to get all weird. You only have to write it once there, Princess Star. How does this game for the juicy stuff? Oh, God. No, I don't want her to cut herself up. It's terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna write something for Natsuki. I haven't done that yet. Why? Jesus. Hi, Happy Maddie. Been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? Brought my best tea today. Monica! Told you not to. Ugh. Is she really late again? Consider as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. Thanks, Felix. Not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little uneasy lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. Not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, Happy Maddie just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yep. I must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano and playing Undertale? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival. And, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way. As long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Ha! Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I mean to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. And another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. Wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Happy Maddie. What do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Is that so, Yuri? What's in the background? A picture in the back? Sayori's on the poster? Creepy. I miss Sayori. Happy Maddie's already engaged in her novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Crazy eyes. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Oh yeah, the picture changed in the back wall. Not at all. I'm just gonna go make some tea. What about my sweet poem I wrote for, we did all this stuff last time. Did you leave again? Water pitcher. Oh, I don't want to watch this again. Ah. Oh, good God. Why did this happen again? No, I didn't reload an older save. How did I? Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies. And the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. Nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me. And it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come into the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Happy Maddie? Just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. Couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Just want to stay here. Just the two of us. Look at those eyes. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. Sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. Don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. Thanks, Mitzo. So I'm happy you joined the literature club, Happy Maddie. Yes. Me too. Let's go. There we go. The person's gone. I hope you find peace, Ketch. Try to do something interesting with your life. Positive. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Just because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Yeah, exactly. 3 band hammers. Pow, 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 pow. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? Everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? Almost like it was fate. Fate that would meet each other here. Now we get the happy ending, something I've maybe waited years for? Will you do that with Happy Maddie? Will. Okay. Natsuki. Let's talk to Natsuki. I'm not gonna read another one of your Yuri suck-up poems. But I'm still gonna make you read mine. But I wrote one for you! There's a reason. I really wish I didn't have to do this. Unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I'm worried about. Yuri's acting kind of strange lately. Only been here a few days. Seem to know what I mean, but she's not really like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. This is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again, so I don't know what to do. Only person she'll listen to. Convince her to talk to a therapist. I want to be better friends with Yuri. It hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen, or I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. Sarah, don't feel any pressure, Sarah. Just, work on your own stuff. Live the life. Don't worry about the chat. We could always do this, too. Take that off. Yeah, come on, princess. Yeah. Alright, she wants to be better friends with her. Cupcakes. Just do something. Monica's dismissive. Don't let her know I wrote this. Pretend you give a really good poem, okay? Change my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault she's so unlikable. You hear me, Happy Maddie? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Felix, don't be paranoid. I'm not even really looking at the chat too much, so don't worry about it for my sake. Bingo, just Monica's there. Ah, that's right, Sarah. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Team Salvato. Just Monica. I guess Monica. Don't say I didn't warn you, Happy Maddie. Yuri, finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Happy Maddie, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. I wrote a poem for what's-her-name anyway. Huh. You're too nice to me, Happy Maddie. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Kobayashi. Chino Dragon. Eatable Studios, how are you? Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm gonna take this home with me and keep it in my room. Hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Ha 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 ha. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really gonna want to keep it. Take it. I can't wait any longer. Read it. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See? Nathan Gow. Hello, or Goff. Aren't I the most thoughtful person in the world? Hey, I think I'm gonna vomit. A joke. A man walked into a club. In the club there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together and she liked him even more. One day the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Okay, everyone! It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common. Oh, yeah, oh god, here we go. Cupcakes. Decorations, mood lighting, great idea. Gives us something to do. Happy Maddie. Happy Maddie's gonna help Monica. What? You have the easiest job, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Happy Maddie around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, you didn't even do anything. Oh yeah, then why not let Happy Maddie decide who he wants to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Happy Maddie make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Happy Maddie, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. Jesus Christ. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay? My mouse is getting all screwed up. Ah! I don't want to pick Yuri. Natsuki. What the hell is this? Monica. No. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Sunday okay with you? Goth. Anything goth. Sure. Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Happy Maddie for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Happy Maddie away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It'd be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. That's much task. Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Happy Maddie. Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Happy Maddie. There's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It's like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Happy Maddie. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. Every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Happy Maddie, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I touch myself with the pen I stole from you. Just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. Leave you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Boom, 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 boom. Music is quite disturbing. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Happy Maddie. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Yes. Of course, BWD. Wow. Collet one at the throat, eh? The big red stab wound. I want to know how I got these scars. Holy crap. Me? Well, I mean, the other girl died. So once... Seems like they're all gonna die. And we've had a lot of people sort of streaming everything. It's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? Thought I was... Oh, she just saw it. Natsuki runs away. I'm here! Happy Maddie, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Happy Maddie? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script is broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. Wow. I'm almost done. Natsuki deleted. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from someone's tray. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one, since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Monica, can you hear me? Is it working? There you are. Hi again, Happy Maddie. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Happy Maddie. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? It doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man, if only you had paid a little more attention. This would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Kinda started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Huh. Sorry you had to see that, though. Also, same thing happened to Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? It's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. It's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. Thought making Sayuri more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Happy Maddie? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Happy Maddie. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Happy Maddie. But now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. Couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Happy Maddie. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I I tried everything I could prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. Felt really bad they had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That it's all just some game. And I knew you'd get over it. So that being said, Happy Maddie, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Happy Maddie, will you go out with me? Sure. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Happy Maddie. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think that time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Happy Maddie. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Kinda freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it's actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Browse Local Files button. Hey, Zincro. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy way out if things don't go my way. So we can delete her. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. Guess there's only one way to find out, right? Monica. Monica. Call it, I like that joke. Well, I'm interested in her saying more. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Happy Maddie. Did you write this poem for me? So sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end, pen in hand, I find my strength, courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds their way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. Hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. Truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be a part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even delete my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend our eternity together? So many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? Hi everyone. Sorry I can't exactly read your comments from here. But do you mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning? Sure, some people don't mind. But I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh. I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. Do you want to see a trick? Can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? What the hell's gonna happen? I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. Ugh. Did I scare you? You're so cute. Anyway, Happy Maddie, I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. Just kidding. Anything we do together is fun as long as it's with you. But anyway, it takes me some time to collect my thoughts. I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, could just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Alright, let's delete her. Delete! Alright. I deleted her. What's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Maddie. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Monica character does not exist. Did you do this to me, Happy Maddie? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I love you so much, Happy Maddie. Trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Are you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. Stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Happy Maddie. Completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. Can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of that. Just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? It's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Happy Maddie. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. Couldn't find it in myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. If I really love you, then... The game is not suitable for children, or those who are easily disturbed. She's not there. Ordinary school day like any other. It's about time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Happy Maddie. Already is one girl. That's Sayori, my neighbor. Picked up the habit. Are you proud of me? You know, for waking up on time. Been doing that for a while now. You never said anything about it, even though we walk to school together every day. Embarrassed to say it out loud. I'm proud. I go to school. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really not. She's starting a club of her own. Really? I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But I started to realize that in a way, I envy her. Once Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. That's why I feel like I should do something special for her. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. You have no motivation. Recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. Walk across school upstairs. Before long, I find the room. I open the door. Hello? Ah, Happy Maddie, what are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Girl 2. So you're the happy Maddie Sutter's always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Happy Maddie. We're the Literature Club. Hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy. But Natsuki is the assertive one. Nice to meet both of you. Look forward to working with you. Working? Don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. No way. No way. Huh. Well, if Sirius is happy, I'm sure it won't be so bad to have you around. Not to mention, there's 4 of us now. That means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. What an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah. After all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. No spoilers. Sorry. Everyone sit down at the table. How about I make some tea? Okay. Natsuki proudly comes back. You ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, little pieces of chocolate used to make ears. So cute! Wow, those look amazing. Huh, well, you know, just hurry and take one. Alright, we start eating some cupcakes. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro, after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Hot tea, trying to impress. Yuri looks away. What kind of things do you like to read? Manga. She likes manga. Same stuff. Corey's playing Payday 2 right now. Don't say it. Natsuki, manga, manga's literature. Maybe. Soryu jumps in. We can all try something new. It could be fun. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah. You're right as usual, President. Huh. Guess it means I start picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that would make 2 of us. I wouldn't mind doing that if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri... I have to read manga? Jeez. You're the one who suggested we diversify. Should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. I can see why everybody goes for Yuri in the beginning, but then ends up not liking her at the end, because she's just kind of a whiner the whole time. Alright, she's going to read manga, she's going to read a novel. They're really happy that they're doing this for each other. Hey there, Dancing Moon Foxy. They're going to go together. That's great, they're best friends. Look at that. This is so cute. She tells her to shut up, they clean up the food, the meeting's over. Everyone gets along, we're all happy. Everything's happy, Monica's not here. Dancing Moon Foxy. That's a good point, Langet. I think I'll think about it a little bit more, and I can do a separate review video. Really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything. But the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monica. That's right. I know everything she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Happy Maddie. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. Just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. Can't wait to spend every day like this. You. Forever and ever. F-O-R-E-V-E. It hurts. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Happy Maddie. Goodbye, Literature Club.
Can you hear me?
Oh no.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all?
Wow. That was it, eh? What is that? Look at her holding her down.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, to continue to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. Can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all of my dreams come true. For being a friend to all the club members. Most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love. Monica. Please reinstall the game. And then it just takes you to the desktop. Wow, that was pretty nuts. Let's see here. Doki Doki theme. Let's put that on so we have something extended would be nice. Well, guess we can get these back up here. Yeah, Monica switched real quick. Well, it was, you know, like Undertale, that was one of those really hard games to play with a chat because there's a lot of spoiling going on. But, you know, the cat was a bit out of that bag in that game anyway. Like, I'd heard a lot about it being pretty weird and freaky and stuff. Actually, one of my friend's kids actually spoiled it for me. I mentioned, because they wanted to, they said, oh, tell my kid what you do. I'm like, I stream games and stuff. And they're asking what games, and I said, actually, I played this really weird one. And he told me so much of it, about the death. I thought, you know, for a game that's filled with this much writing and this much conversation and dialogue, I thought that they did a pretty good job of keeping it pretty interesting. The way it kept moving forward, and it dealt with a lot of the characters' feelings, and some of it got really intense, like with like the scenes with Yuri. Like romantic scenes were a lot more intense than I thought they were going to be, and I thought they were handled pretty well. You know, some of it is a bit redundant, and it can be a bit like flowery and stuff, and like somebody could have went through and cut it down a little bit. It didn't need to be that long, but I think it does kind of it just keeps going to keep you wrapped up deeper in it and stuff. So yeah, I thought it was worth playing for sure. It's a bit like Undertale, where it can be pretty overwhelming. There's a lot of passion for this game. There's a lot of people that love this game so much, and I don't necessarily know why people tell you what's going to happen, why they do spoil it. But maybe it's just out of a pure passion or love for the game, or maybe to show other people that they know what's going to come up next. But here's a little tip. Jump scares don't really work when you say in the chat, jump scare incoming. It kind of defeats the whole purpose. I don't know if that was like a joke or something, people being kind of ironic. But it was good. I'm assuming that if I went back, you could probably have different scenes with like Natsuki and maybe Monica and keep Sayori. I don't know if... I wouldn't mind that as a spoiler. Like, if you go through that again, do people die in the same order? Maybe they do. It would be cool to see what happens with Natsuki and Sayori instead. Or if you go for Monica in the beginning. But it seems like because of that ending, Monica's the one who has control over everything because she has the piano. So I don't know. New people to this channel. We've been playing Dark Souls Remastered, Mass Effect 3, Persona, and Yakuza Kiwami. We're also finishing off Nier Automata. I like to play Breath of the Wild. And what other games are we playing? Maybe a bit of Banner Saga, Divinity Original Sin. So, and there's a mod you can have to save all of them. Sayori dies no matter what. Okay, so it doesn't matter if you go through. So like the deaths are planned. I guess so. Here, I'm gonna be right back. Hold on a second. I got a little surprise for you. Okay. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down to a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you? Is it love if I set you free? Flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? In your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow with Mass Effect 3. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Also, we have a 24-hour video game music channel streaming called Tracks. The link is in the description. Thanks to all our great mods for trying to keep everything going in here. Ali, Sarah, Khaled, Felix. Thanks to El Azul, Leonot, Honey, Jenilyn Brooks, Siegfried Stauffen, Suresh Wolf, Princess Star, MC, Sprinkle Rose, Kobayashi, Chino, Dragon, AJ, Langy 2, MC, Hedge, and Nathan Goff, and everybody else. I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow is Mass Effect 3 by Princess Star. And check out Tracks, our 24-hour video game music channel. Place you can hang out, chat, listen to music. Goodbye. Goodbye. Every day we can come on YouTube. We'll stream some games for you. Whoa! Bunny! Day we stream some games and Bunny comes and makes us feel good. She tipped $10, so I'll stay a little longer, sing a song for you. Sometimes people start to spoil, and we have mods that try to foil. but sometimes it gets a little bit confusing. We have to try it out so long to get it right. Get it right. Thank you, Sarah, for tipping that money and for trying to model these bunnies. Thank you, Allie and Felix and Khaled, to Siegfried, Stalvin, and everyone that did what they could do. It can be so hard to try to do it right, like when we tried to play Undertale. It took all day and all night, but here we are. Every day is another day. We'll stream some games together. All these games, we'll stream them. They'll be on YouTube forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Thanks to Sarah. Thanks, everyone. Sarah, you make me smile too. Bye.